ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
You've clicked on the Weather Xtreme video from ABC 3340. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters with you for this October the 19th, Sunday edition. Here's a look at our Skycam network. Here's Decatur as we look out over the city and the tower there. And here's a look at from our Mount Cheaha camera, getting just the slightest hint of some color in our clear sky, and definitely gorgeous weather across the eastern half of the country, well, except for maybe the New England and mid-Atlantic coastline. But even that weather will be improving today with a large high-pressure system centered over the eastern Great Lakes and New England, and it's nosing its way back across Texas and the southeastern United States. So a chilly start for the day in the upper atmosphere at 500 millibar level, roughly 18,000 feet. We've got our trough that brought us the rain on Friday and some much cooler air on Saturday, and some very chilly air this morning is finally beginning to get off the east coast of the United States. And those temperatures are rather chilly all the way under that high-pressure system from the New England states all the way down into the mid-Mississippi River Valley. And that is certainly making things rather nippy this morning. A little closer to home, it looks like temperatures generally at airport locations are going to bottom out around the lower 40s, about 42, 43, just about where we've been forecasting. And I'm sure that some spots will get temperatures a little bit chillier, probably in the upper 30s. So just a very brisk, refreshing morning for this October day. And in the tropics, three areas being watched. The one in the middle of the screen is the remnants of Omar, and then we have one in the extreme eastern Atlantic and one in the western Caribbean. And none of those two areas show any signs of development, and the conditions are just simply not favorable for any development right now. Storm Prediction Center watch warning map shows the effects of that storm system that is getting off the Atlantic, and a few watches and advisories in effect for the coastline of New England and the mid-Atlantic states. The Storm Prediction Center not forecasting any severe weather for the next several days, and the QPF chart, it really tells the story as we watch a developing system in the central United States. All right, here's the 06Z GFS model run. And there goes our trough this afternoon, and at the surface we stay dry with that large high-pressure system all the way from eastern Canada all the way down into the south central United States. We stay dry as the high settles in over the area on Monday, and of course temperatures will be moderating slowly. Dry on Tuesday with the high still lingering in our area. Now here comes our bowling ball on Wednesday, and it's a little bit slower, and it's now looking more like it'll come on, or the rain will come on Friday. And this was for Wednesday at midday, and a surface storm system developing in the central U.S. Here comes the bowling ball, again a little bit slower, not quite as strong, and just a little bit further to the north, and that'll bring a threat of rain, especially to, I think, the western sections late in the day on Thursday. But notice that it is a cold core system, so we're going to have to watch where this goes exactly. Here it comes now. It's not as far south as what the previous GFS was forecasting, but that brings us the front and the weather on Friday. That's Friday at midday. By Saturday, that little system is zipping now into the eastern Great Lakes, but watch what's happening behind it. Across Canada, we're getting another big closed low that's going to be dropping in, so that means our day on Saturday will probably be dry across much of central Alabama, though we may see some lingering showers across the eastern part of the state. By Sunday, that second closed low is dropping into the north central United States, the western Great Lake area, and that is certainly keeping a very stormy pattern over the Great Lakes, but we're generally going to be dry. And then, whoa, on Monday, whoa, Nelly, look at this. Wow, look at that northwesterly flow. Track back from Birmingham, and you go way up into northern Canada. So it's certainly a cold flow. And look at that, the 540 thickness line all the way to Birmingham. Now, we're verging on voodoo here, okay? So it certainly looks like the trend is going to be for colder. Now, further out into the period, here is the day before Halloween, Hallows Eve, and it looks like we're going to stay pretty chilly, but we will probably be dry, although with this look here, it looks like we'll probably be seeing some clouds. And then toward the end of the period, the deep troughiness has gone away, but we see another approaching storm system, and that could mean for the 1st of November, around the 2nd anyway, the 2nd or 3rd, we might see some weather. All right. We appreciate you tuning in. I want to thank the folks at Atala for the invitation to Heritage Day yesterday. Had a great time up there. Talked to lots of folks. Was fun to take the Storm Chaser. James should be back tomorrow with the next edition of the Storm Alert, the Weather Xtreme video. I forgot what I'm doing. I'm heading out for church here to usher today, so I hope that you have a great Sunday and Godspeed.